Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Just finished talking with the Golden Bears head coach. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Rebels offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes Jackson Arnold, portal transfer from Auburn. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has...
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Cal Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Jaron Kiave Sangapolitelli. He was under siege last time out, sacked 6 times, and it forced him into 2 interceptions. Motion from the wide receiver. Hard running there. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hendricks. Plows through the defense. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Handoff from the gun.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Right back to the well. Knocked down for the tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on third down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Quarterback will keep it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Intercepted.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
See what they dial up on 1st and 10. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense set on 1st down. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on, and they try to get him going early on the toss play, Reese.
And if you start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, and that might open an opportunity for a play action. Maybe fake the toss and see if you can get a tight end or a slot receiver down the middle of the field.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking to throw. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. They didn't look to push it downfield, and the running back not quite able to get to the sticks.
Yeah, but I don't mind the decision. I like getting it to my guy and trusting him to make a play and get the first down. But now, puts me in a different situation.
Finding some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the catch. Touchdown, UNLV. A great catch and run for 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Quickly, ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. Brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Now, a lot of times on these play sheets, the offensive coordinators, man, they go, who do I want to get the ball to? How can I get him the ball? And sometimes when the space cramps down here in the red zone, how do you feature your guy? Nice job. Getting a little touch pass, getting him on the edge.
Touchdown, Vegas. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. JKS throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Strong. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on first down. Got his man. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Zings it complete to the right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Golden Bears start flying down the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Hendricks. Bulldozes his way through. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're working that left side, and the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Gets rid of it. Looking to get it in.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh, you're going to get him freed up, and it's just a catch and walk in, but the defense makes the tackle. They're now setting up 4th down. Do you have the guts to go?
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGee. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Slithers. Could be an alley. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Motion from the wide receiver. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 11 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. Back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They're going to run it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Bolatelli. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made.
And that's got to be a big-time break because when you're a punt returner and you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field, it's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously.
Snags it, and there's running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. There's some room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well,
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
and this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Tripped up for the tackle. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. They go play action with Songa Politelli. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Songa Politelli. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Running to the left. Runs through a tackle. There's a creep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Makes the grab in their space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
That's caught. It's Walker. Turns it on in midfield. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Caught in the backfield, it's McGee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Just keep slinging it. The short hands, it's Walker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Rebels. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Off the RPO, complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Pocket breaking down. Takes the easy completion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
You just cannot coach that type of athleticism. That was an incredible one-handed grab. You could practice that over and over and over and not come down with that one.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got him. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Golden Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Marshall. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm
it.